Yo, what's up guys, Zerda here. I know I don't have my cam on. We are bedtime maxing today, okay? We're doing the no cam because it is late at night, man. It's late at night. UFC 307 just ended, and we're going to be talking about the card a little, okay? We're going to be recapping this. I did go undefeated on picks, believe it or not. I went 11-0, I think. You know, we did, unfortunately, have a couple obvious robberies, okay? Jose Aldo obviously got robbed, so I'm counting that. And Raquel Pennington obviously got robbed. So those are the only two fights that I, got wrong in theory. But I obviously got those right. So we're going to be counting those. But let's get started. Let's talk about the main event. So as for the main event, Alex Pereira, as I expected, won the fight, right? I expected him to KO Khalil Rountree. However, I do have to say, Khalil Rountree did so much better than I expected, okay? I thought this guy was going to go in there and just, after 30 seconds, a minute, he was going to get folded by Alex Pereira because, dude, this guy is not the elite level. But I have to admit now, styles completely make fights because, dude, he actually held in there with Alex Pereira, and he did steal the first round, the second round, the third round. I know, Joe Rogan was trying to make it sound like, Khalil might have actually won that because of the knockdown, which wasn't really a knockdown. It was like Alex Pereira was trying to throw a head kick, and he got caught a little bit. He got right back up. But, I didn't personally score that round for Khalil, but just the fact that he was able to survive 4 rounds, or to the 4th round, was what was insane. That was insanely impressive. All the credit to Khalil. Also, that walkout song was badass. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That walkout song, bro, that gained me so much more respect for Khalil Rountree because something you guys don't know about me maybe. I'm a bit of a cowboy fan, okay? I like these, the westerns and all that shit. Man, Khalil, that's a W walkout, but unfortunately, Alex Pereira, just his walkout is elite. And I've said this before, walkouts win fights, right? So that's why, dude. That's why when Yuri fought, and we're going to speak about Yuri also because, bro, how did Yuri perform? I know in the first fight, Yuri went around, and there was a, arguable for early stoppage. But Khalil Rountree, in my eyes, this fight performed better than the second fight for sure. He performed better. He put up a great fight, bro. And, I don't want to drag on Khalil Rountree. I don't want to talk shit about him because I was talking shit about him a bit. I was, saying he's going to Colt. I don't really care if this guy loses, but he is a fucking warrior, okay? I sound like Joe Rogan right now, but he's a fucking warrior, bro. He's a badass fucking warrior. He went all out there. He put his fucking blood on the line, but he did, okay? He deserves props. Absolute fucking warrior. Fought till the end. Unfortunately, the fourth is when Alex really started to take over. He landed a bunch of combinations. Khalil was, wobbling around. He was staying in there. He was at one point you guys have seen the fight, I'm assuming, so I'm not going to do a whole detailed description on this, but you all know his eye was just completely covered in blood. It was inflamed or whatever. I can't think of the words right now. It's kind of late, I'm not used to recording videos so late. But listen, his eye was, swelled up. It was just swollen shut, and he was wobbling around. He was just randomly, he would swing out there. He would swing a big shot out there, and, we would go, oh my God, be careful, Alex. Because Alex had his hands completely down. He was just hunting for the finish, and eventually he got it up against the fence. He went to the body with, I think, 2 good body shots, and Khalil dropped, okay, after he took a shit ton of damage. It wasn't just, 2 body shots that put him down. It was a crap ton of damage. So, props to Khalil. Honestly, he low-key did show, Alex Pereira, he's not so invincible, but he is, okay? Alex Pereira might not be invincible, but when you get that mentality, that's when you start to bet against him and when you get your picks wrong, because I'm going to be picking, Alex to beat Magomed, and I'm assuming, Alex did say, since Sean Strickland's fighting Dricus, I think he's going to be staying at light heavyweight, right? That's what he said. So I'm assuming, that's what he's going to do. And, man, I think that's a good decision. I think it's a good decision. Do not move down to middleweight. That would have been the worst thing he could have done. Heavyweight, heavyweight's a cool thing to try and accomplish that, full GOAT status where you're, guaranteed #1 or whatever because you're the triple champ. That would have been amazing, and I hope he does that, because you might as well. Like, what's going to happen? Worst case scenario, you get knocked out by Tom Aspinall. You're just, Tom Aspinall, he's a fucking beast. He's knocking out everybody, so who cares? But, listen, I think that is all I want to talk about for Alex Pereira for now. Amazing fight, though. Very good fight. Had me on the edge of my seat because, at any moment, I was expecting a KO from either one. Even in the earlier rounds, dude. During the Raquel Pennington and Julianna Pena fight, since I did so good on the card, I assumed that Raquel Pennington was going to win as well. I thought I was going to go completely undefeated, which I technically did. If you want to give me the robberies, I was making my thumbnail and I was like, yes sir, Alex Pereira here. I got a picture of Alex Pereira, and I was low-key sweating bullets in the first round when Alex Pereira came out there, and he low-key lost the first round. He lost the first round, and Khalil did good. So let me stop. Enough yapping about that. We all, I'm assuming everyone's going to be talking about that. Listen, the co-main event, it happened, okay? I personally thought Raquel won round 1. Round 2 and 3, I took a piss break, gave those to Pena, because I think I literally made, food during this. But, she was just grapple graping, basically, Raquel Pennington. So, give round 2 and 3. But I was present for round 4 and 5, and also I was present for round 1. And those rounds were for sure run by Pennington. At least 4 and 5 were for sure. I know one's the swing round, but verdict, people who were actually scoring it, not these judges who are literally schizophrenic, they all gave it to Raquel Pennington. So I'm going to say I got my pick right. I went undefeated on this card. I don't give a shit. And speaking of, Jose Aldo versus Mario Bautista, okay? Mario Bautista, you fucking disgust me, okay? I'm fucking disgusted. I'm not giving him any props to him. This isn't a Merab situation where, I picked Sean O'Malley and I said, Merab actually did fight. Merab did fight. Because, Guru, I was watching Guru's stream during this fight, and, Guru was saying, wow, so, Merab, this guy makes Merab look entertaining, almost. Because that's literally what it was. Merab, I thought that he won the Sean O'Malley fight. I think most of us thought that. Because he wasn't just sitting there on a failed takedown just stalling. That is what Mario bitch-ass Bautista did. He fucking stalled on a takedown the whole fight, bro. It's actually disgusting. I don't even want to think about it. Mario Bautista, do not ever speak again. Do not ever fucking speak again. I hope they give you Chito Vera, and Chito Vera fucking knocks you the fuck out and flatline KOs you, motherfucker. I fucking hate Mario Bautista, bro, because Jose Aldo completely was, dude, he was having so much success at his old age. At 53 years old, Jose Aldo was still stuffing all the takedowns. How is it that the judges see Mario bitch-ass Bautista doesn't have a single takedown in the fight and is getting all of his takedowns stuffed? And, they still go, well, obviously the time that he spent up against the fence fucking tickling Jose Aldo's butt cheeks, yeah, that's obviously gonna go for Mario Bautista. Even though he was getting wobbled on the feet, hit on the feet, clean as fuck. And every time that, it became a fucking striking exchange, oh, I'm Mario Bautista, I'm gonna fucking hug against the fence. Hug up against the fence. Pussy ass bitch. I genuinely hope, I know Guru tweeted something, he's doing a bounty on 10K, whoever fucking knocks this guy out, the next fighter to knock him out. Motherfucker, I genuinely hope he gets knocked out, because he's a pussy. He's a pussy. He should not have fought that way against Aldo. I don't care if it's a game plan. If you're not successfully landing takedowns, and oh my god, Joe Rogan on commentary saying, even though this doesn't look that, you don't gotta listen to the boos in the crowd. The boos don't know what they're talking about. This is very high level. This is, he's draining Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo stuffed every takedown and had this motherfucker just stalling. That's all it was. It was stalling, and we can't glorify this, especially when in other fights that I'll get to, I guess, but in other fights, we had the fucking ref, after 2 seconds of clinching, it was, hey, motherfucker, get the fuck off, get off. But all of a sudden, Jose Aldo, a legend in the sport, who is genuinely having a lot of success on the feet, all of a sudden when he gets clinched and is stuffing a takedown like a fucking beast, it's, alright, yeah, good job, Mario. Yeah, we're gonna win you the decision. So, bullshit. Verdict, most people scored this for Jose Aldo. Literally everyone scored round 2 and 3 for Jose Aldo. So, Yep, I got that pick right too. We're undefeated on picks. Roman Dolidze, Kevin Holland. This was an easy pick. If you are picking Kevin Holland against anybody who is ranked, I know, Roman Dolidze always sucks, but he's ranked, okay? He genuinely puts in effort. If you're picking Kevin Holland, I'm sorry. I fell for that trap before. Kevin Holland doesn't give a fuck about his career. Kevin Holland does not care about his career. He only cares about a paycheck. Okay? Kevin Holland only cares about a paycheck. He could care less if, he's going to win the fight or lose the fight. If it's an easy fight, sure, he'll win it. If, he finds success in the first 2 minutes, he'll go ahead and win it. But if he, gets taken down or something, he's going to give up. He's going to give up. He's not in it to win it. I'm sorry, Kevin Holland. I like him. He's a cool little personality, but he's not in it to win it. He's going to sell your parlay every single time. That's why I have learned I'm going to pick a guy like Roman Dolidze who, he's only lost 3 times, and he's actually training out there. He's also a bit of a Chad, when it comes to the nature stuff. I actually like this guy a decent amount. Obviously not. He's not one of my fucking favorite fighters, and that's not why I picked him. I genuinely picked him because Roman Dolidze, somebody who actually trains, actually motivated to, get to the belt, which he's probably never going to get to the fucking belt because he's not that good. But Kevin Holland genuinely doesn't give a shit. He does not give a shit. Don't pick him. I'm telling you, do not pick him against anybody who is ranked unless I tell you to. Okay, unless I tell you. Let's move on. Kayla Harrison versus Ketlen Vieira. I picked Kayla Harrison. She got it done. Absolute domination. Just kidding. It wasn't really domination because I'm pretty sure round 2. Listen, this was like a couple hours ago. Round 2. And I still haven't rewatched these fights. Speaking of, I want to rewatch the Alex Pereira fight and Khalil Rountree fight just to see how much success Khalil really had. Because, I know when you're first watching it, you're like, whoa, Khalil's doing so good. Just because you expected him to do terrible. But let's see how good he really did when I rewatch that fight. But Kayla Harrison, she did good in round 1. She was not that good on the feet. But, when it came to the ground, it was kind of like minor domination. Round 2, I'm pretty sure she didn't find success. She lost that round. But round 3, whatever. She, won. And then, if you want the WMMA recaps, just go to my WMMA channel. That can be found on Patreon. You got to pay me $1,000 a month for that, for the WMMA breakdowns. But listen, let's skim through the prelims. I don't want to talk about these too long. But that is another pick I got right, by the way. I got all these picks right, I'm telling you. Stephen Thompson, Buckley. I picked Buckley. I thought it was going to be a round 3, or I thought it was going to be a 3-round decision of him grappling. Buckley actually was making me nervous because he didn't go in there. At first, he went in there with the game plan that I expected him to have. He immediately picked up and threw down Wonderboy. But Wonderboy, which I kind of expected as well, was going to be able to get up to his feet and win on the feet. I said he was going to win on the feet. So when Buckley decided, all right, let me just engage in the striking constantly, I was fucking scared. I was like, okay, Buckley, hello, let's game plan. Let's game plan. And, eventually, he actually did land a big bomb. He landed a big bomb. It was like 1-1 in my eyes going into round 3. Round 3, Buckley, this shit freaked me out, okay? Because Buckley was starting to build up momentum. I was like, all right, Buckley, we're going to get this, get a takedown or something. Out of nowhere, this motherfucker lands a big-ass right hand, I'm pretty sure, and fucking sleeps Wonderboy. Not really, he kind of did. He kind of did sleep him. Wonderboy dropped to his knees, fell to his knees, and got hit up with the big follow-up shot, and then Mike Beltran, I'm pretty sure, ran in there to stop it. But that was low-key surprising and shocking a bit. I did not expect Wonderboy to get be put out like that, so that was fucking shocking. But listen, Buckley, I've seen a lot of people saying, like, you're gonna get fucking killed by Usman, fuck him. People are hating on Buckley now. Like, I actually like Buckley. I think he's, good trash talk, funny guy, decently entertaining style, but, no, let's glaze these boring fighters instead because we're fucking bitches. But listen, Buckley, he's going to beat Usman, okay? I'm sorry. If you didn't learn your lesson already, Usman's 63 years old. He's not going to beat anybody, bro. So, and also, people saying, he beat an old Wonderboy. Motherfucker. Oh my god, the irony. He beat an old Wonderboy, but listen, Shavkat runs through Bilal. Shavkat runs through Bilal because he beat an old Wonderboy. This is what I mean. We're going to immediately discredit Buckley for this win, despite the fact that Shavkat, also had the same win, and it wasn't as impressive. Okay, he did struggle against Wonderboy too, but let's glaze Shavkat and let's give him a title shot for it. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a title shot, which he kind of doesn't, but at this current state in the welterweight division, he's probably the most deserving. So just give it to Shavkat. But I'm telling you, Bilal's gonna beat Shavkat. I'm telling you that. I've been saying that. Go check back on my videos. I've literally said that for months now. Because Shavkat is so fucking overhyped. Okay, he will be a future champ. He's not beating Bilal. Sorry. And also, speaking of, these welterweight wins are aging shit for all these prospects. Like the Burns win. Like, you're earning... Alright, Colby... Or, not Colby. What the fuck am I saying? JDM... the Burns win. It's not aging well. None of these wins are aging well. Shavkat's Wonderboy win. Not aging well because now everybody has a win over that. Now, Buckley has a win over... Wonderboy, and Sean Brady has a win over Burns. So, who's next? Who's next? Let's just keep giving these guys to people, and let's keep giving title shots off of, these old vets. But, listen, I don't like welterweight. I don't like welterweight. I know people glaze it. I don't like it, okay? Yasmin Lucindo versus Marina Rodriguez. Easy pick. Picked Yasmin Lucindo because the coin told me to, and the coin doesn't lie. And also, I probably would have picked her because she looks more like a man, okay? And I said that in my video. But yeah, I don't know why people, MMA Guru will always say, mate, I'm picking whoever looks like they look more like a man. But then he doesn't do it, he'll say, fuck the sport, fuck this stupid fucking sport, just pick them if they look like a man. And then he won't pick them. So, I obeyed the rule of picking if they look like a man, and it worked out for me. But, I think Guru got that pick wrong, actually. And I do have the best picks on MMA YouTube. I went undefeated. Austin Hubbard, Alexander Hernandez. I did not pick this fight. This is the only fight I didn't pick, and it's not my fucking fault because I didn't go scrolling through all of Tapology. And UFC is a bitch because they didn't even have it on advertised as a fight. I scrolled. If you go to my fight night picks, I literally scrolled through. It wasn't there. I assumed that it got canceled or something. So I'm not even lying. I would have picked Alexander Hernandez because he's a Damon Jackson victim, and I value Damon Jackson because he's a victim of Ilia Topuria, and Ilia Topuria victims do well afterwards. So listen, I promise I would have picked Alexander Hernandez, but if you don't even believe me, don't count it because a lot of people consider this a robbery, and I personally, if I would have picked him, I would have said I didn't get the pick right because I thought Austin Hubbard won that. I thought he won that fight. A lot of split decisions today. A lot of robberies. Disgusting. I'm making a video, I already made it, and it was going to release tonight, but I decided, I'm going to do a recap. So instead it's releasing, I think, Monday. I'm going to be talking about judging in it, okay? I'm going to be talking about it because, listen, judging needs to be fixed. Cesar Almeida, Ihor Pereira. Oh my god, Cesar Almeida is a bitch as well. I picked him to win. This motherfucker is Edward Scissorhands out here, poking his fucking scissor hands everywhere. Multiple eye pokes. The ref for this fight might genuinely have some sort of mental disorder and does not deserve to ref a fight ever again because he refused to stop the fight for multiple eye pokes several times, didn't take any points away. I didn't even care. I would have rather got this pick wrong than see this bitch ass get away with it because Cesar Almeida, you're a pussy, bro. And Ihor Pereira, oh my god, anytime Ihor Pereira would clinch against the fence, the ref would immediately separate it, literally immediately, in like 2 seconds. Whereas, with the Mario Bautista fight, oh yeah, that's good, yeah, keep sucking his dick, Mario, get in there. Fuck you, Mario Bautista, and fuck the ref who was being a bitch, bro. The ref was being a bitch in this fight, okay? I'm not complaining about the Mario fight anymore, but this fight, Ihor, bro, they gotta give him some fucking respect, bro. They were low-key, they did this guy dirty. I still got my pick right, though. But, fuck Cesar Almeida. He's a bitch, bro. Like, seriously, learn to fucking not stick your fingers out, you dirty-ass fighter. Ryan Spann versus OSP. I actually said this fight was a lot more 50-50, but I did pick Ryan Spann. Don't remember what I picked him by. I think probably KO. He got a first-round submission. I think he rocked OSP. Dude, this was a couple hours ago. I think he rocked OSP, right, with, whatever. And then he immediately jumped on a guillotine, and I was like, bro, no way he gets this. And it was actually in, so he did get it. OSP pretty much immediately tapped. Just immediately tapped. Amazing. Carla Esparza, Tasha Pennington. Listen, I picked Tasha Pennington. She won. For some reason, people said this was a bad decision, or not a lot of people. Well, actually, I think it's 50-50, because even Guru, who picked Carla Esparza, said he didn't think it was that bad of a robbery. He thought Tasha Pennington could have got it. And I personally, as somebody who picked Tasha Pennington, due to the coin telling me to, okay, because I was originally going to pick Carla Esparza, but the coin doesn't lie. The coin never lies. I flipped it. It gave me tails. That was Tasha Pennington. I got my pick right. The people in the crowd who were the soy boys in the crowd, the second fight of the night, there were fucking boos all over the arena booing Tasha Pennington because she got awarded this decision. I'm sick of these bitches. I'm sick of these soy boys who genuinely cared this much about WMMA booing Tasha Pennington. Let her have her fucking moment, bro. Relax. She's not the one who... What do you think? She slipped the judge a fucking $100 bill? Just fucking chill, you soy fuck. But listen, for the Mario Bautista fight and the Jose Aldo fight, they also booed the fuck out of Mario Bautista. That's when you deserve to boo. Because, you know why? Because Mario Bautista was just crotch sniffing. Tasha Pennington won this fight on the feet. She won it like a proper lesbian woman, okay? Carla Esparza... cool. Why? No. Why are we giving them such a big retirement package and not giving, Tony Ferguson one or anybody else one? I mean, it's actually, I don't even want to rant about this. Everybody's probably going to rant about it. But listen, Carla Esparza, yeah, tough cookie. Let's give her a fucking, let's give her a round of applause, guys. Yeah, W retirement, Carla Esparza. Fuck you. Anyway, Court McGee, Tim Means, last fight, first fight of the card. Court McGee wins. I picked him to win. I picked him to win a 3-round decision, though. But that ends it. Who cares? He got a first-round sub. And I got all my picks right. I literally got every one right. You just got to give me the fucking robberies, bro. The Raquel Pennington fight was a robbery, and the Jose Aldo fight was a robbery. But I got the best picks on YouTube. Even if you don't give me those fights, if you're a bitch, but, they were obvious robberies. All right. That's it, though. Listen, bit of a different video. No face cam. Sorry, guys. I like the face cam. I like the idea. Feel like it's more of a connection. But I want to get this video out. And listen, if I'm going to do, recaps, since it's late at night, I can't do the cam, sadly, bro. So, listen, I'm on the grind. Subscribe, comment if you're new. If anyone's new here, I don't know if anyone's new here, but please subscribe. We're trying to build the channel up. Check out my other videos. Okay? And I'm making a video Monday. It's going to be a banger. Check out that one. Anyway, hope you guys like this video. Shout out Alex Pereira. Chama. Okay? That's it. Peace. See you guys.